Are you sure about that? Welcome into Hot Takes with Carson and Stacks. I believe this is episode 13 now. We're really rolling on with the episodes. I'm your host, Carson Anderson. Joined us every week by my co-host, Elijah Stacks. Stacks, how we doing this week?
Tired.
Wow.
But here, so.
Glad you're here. We're also joined by, we've partnered with our friends over at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and we have on our special guest, Christian Hamlett. Christian, welcome onto the podcast.
Wow, great to be here. Wow. Usual listener. Wow.
Wow, yes, thank you.
Wow.
We get a lot of emails from you. Some of them just immediately go to the spam folder.
That's fair.
And this week, a few things happened. Not a ton of things happened. A few things happened, though. We want to start off with something big that's happened today. It's a pre-recorded show, as you guys know. So this happened today. Tiger Woods, he's back. First major since 2008. Really big deal. I never thought he'd win one again. Elijah, did you watch any?
Unfortunately not. No, I was in the library all weekend working on a paper, so I did not get to watch any of it. But I got a news alert whenever he won. And I was like, oh, good for Tiger. Wow.
Good for Tiger, because he had like 3 back surgeries in a row, like 3 straight years. So, Christian, are you a fan of the sport?
No.
You don't like golf?
I tried it in senior year and only did it to get a pullover for school. Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, that's right. I would go. So he would be quote unquote on the team. He was like one of the reserve people that didn't get to play. And I would. Wait, maybe you were on the team. But I remember I would walk around with the golf team and just watch them try to golf. John Sloan on the golf team.
Was he really? Wow, Big Sloan.
Would get frustrated and throw the golf clubs at the ground.
That's a mood, honestly, though, dude. Because I play golf sometimes. And let me tell you something, boys. I am not very good at golf.
Oh, I can't golf to save my life. I've had my dad try to teach me. I think I know like the correct form of holding and everything. I can't like bring it all the way back. I can make contact occasionally. Sometimes hit it, make it go far. Won't go where I want to though.
So my biggest thing about golf, right, is like I have the problem of like shaking it to the right.
Wow.
And so to me, if the ball goes straight, it's a win. So will it go far? Probably not. But it went straight. So
I didn't know that. Like sometimes with golf, you're like, oh yeah, I know. If I was like Mickelson, if he's in it, I had no clue who these two people were.
Bill.
Yeah,
great guy. Wow.
He beat Tiger the other for like $1 million
Yes.
like over the summer. So good for him. Other sports news. The LeBron transformation of Los Angeles into Cleveland 2.0 is continuing. Luke Walton out as the Lakers coach after 3 seasons. And guess who the front runner is to be the next head coach, Elijah? Ty Lue, who is not a good head coach and is just LeBron's buddy, and he can push him around. So
he's a pushover.
Wow.
So we talked last week about Magic Johnson stepping down. Why are they letting LeBron just take over their franchise?
I don't know. Get him out.
Christian,
not a fan.
Christian, do you keep up with basketball?
Not at all. Do know some names. They kind of ring a bell, but not really.
Are you familiar with Ty Lue?
Not in the least bit. Wow.
The only reason I know him is because I know he's a pushover, like because LeBron just does whatever he wants. So
this is really turning into Cleveland again because Magic Johnson's gone, the coach is gone, and like Luke Walton, when he was with the Warriors, well, of course the Warriors were a way better roster, but this was a good young core, and he was the young coach to kind of like usher them through it. And they're just firing him because that's not who LeBron wants. So whatever, Cleveland 2.0.
I'm not a big fan of LeBron. So
not at all.
Great player, but just a real nuisance. So get him out.
Christian, what is your favorite basketball team?
The Hokies.
That's not an NBA franchise. Yes. Do you have an NBA franchise?
Are the Sonics still a thing?
No, they're the Thunder now.
I knew that. No.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Christian. Very cool.
You can be a Mavs fan with me,
Yeah, you guys can just hop on the Mavs. They got Porzingis.
Fan.
They got Porzingis who...
Doncic.
Yeah, Doncic.
Big guy.
Did Porzingis rape someone with a torn ACL? Tune in to the investigation to find out.
I briefly turned on the... who was it? Bucks versus Pistons game today.
That was a blowout.
And did not watch any of it.
Yeah, so let's get into some of the playoff matchups. So as Christian said, there is let's go through and make our picks for the series. Who's going to win each one? So the first series we're going to look at here is the Raptors Magic, which the Magic actually won Game 1 on the road. So this show will probably come out on Wednesday, so we're only looking at 1 game played. Magic are up 1-0. Elijah, who's going to win this series?
Oh, Raptors.
Yes, I also believe Raptors. Christian?
Raptors. I know Kawhi Leonard is on that team, and I hear he's good. Wow.
Hey, buddy, you just blowing from stupid town. So, yeah, I think the Magic just played well game one. They won on the road. Good for them. They Mo Bamba. I don't know if he's still playing, but Mo is on that
Ballin'. Yep,
team. Is the song Mo Bamba bigger than the player Mo Bamba?
Absolutely.
I actually think it'll be pretty good. But yeah, so I'm going Raptors first series. Next one, the Bucks absolutely destroyed the Pistons today. This got to be a sweep for the Bucks, don't you think?
I have chosen the Bucks to win the East, so
whoa!
I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Wow.
Christian.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, whatever his name is, the Greek guy. Yes,
Giannis.
Christian, do you have the sports qualifications to be invited on this show?
I know football, but I don't know other sports.
We aren't a sports exclusive show. Okay,
That's right.
I'll be honest with you. I don't follow basketball or baseball, but I follow football. Okay.
Can you name 5 NBA players?
Well, I just butchered one guy's name.
Okay, well, name
2 guys' names.
Okay, name 3 more players.
LeBron James.
Okay.
Dwayne Wade, who's retiring. You name some guy named Porzingis. We have also Dirk Nowitzki.
Wow. There you go.
Wow.
Okay, I think that's a good.
Is Tim Allen still in the league? Not Tim Allen.
Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Allen. Buzz Lightyear.
You know what's funny though? Like I can't even judge because I barely know anybody. So Christian, I'm right there with you. Don't feel bad, man.
We're blowing our viewers' brain cells as we speak. All right, my Celtics won today. Beat the Pacers. They won on like a 27-5 run. They won the game 84-74. I'm picking the Celtics in 6 in this one. Elijah, where are you going?
Yeah, give it to Celtics. I like that. Yeah.
Christian?
What's the other team playing the Celtics?
The Pacers?
Yes, Pacers. Do they still have Paul George?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's on OKC.
I don't even know what we're
He's on
talking
OKC,
about
right?
Yes.
Know a little bit. Thank you.
So, are you still picking the Pacers?
Are you still picking the Celtics?
Yes.
Pacers.
Okay.
Great friendship over here. I love it.
Great. This is the epitome of me and Christian's friendship. It's like, oh, you like this? Screw that. We forgot to pick games, so I'll go Raptors in 6. I'll go Bucks in 4. What do you got Raptors series in? They're down 1-0 right now, so it has to go at least 5.
Yeah, in 5.
So you think they're going next 4?
Heck yeah, dude.
Christian, where are you going Raptors?
It's out of 7, right?
Yeah. They're down 1-0.
I'd still pick Raptors.
In how many?
4-3.
So in 7, okay. Okay. And what about the Bucks? Sweep?
Yes, sweep.
Okay. 76ers Nets. The Nets with D'Angelo Russell won game 1 on the road. So a lot of game 1 road wins here. I think... I don't have a lot of faith
Upset City.
Yeah.
Give it to the Nets.
I think the Nets will win this one in 7. I don't have a lot of faith in the Sixers.
I don't either.
So are you going...
I saw where like Embiid and some other guys were on their phone.
Yeah. And Embiid's a little beat up too.
So, wow. Not very involved.
Simmons is dating Kendall Jenner. Wow.
Wow. Good
She
for him.
curses teams. Wow.
How many games are you picking the Nets in? 7?
7.
All right, Christian, what are you saying?
Oh, gosh.
I'm being forced to exert some form of opinion on here.
7. Wow.
Wow, there you go, Christian. All right, so Golden State Warriors Clippers. The Golden State Warriors won by like 20 there tonight. I'll give the Clippers 1 game. I'll say Golden State in 5.
I'm sorry, hold on, wait.
Are they the ones with Jimmy Butler or whatever his name is?
No, that's the Sixers.
And I have picked the Warriors to win the entire thing. And, in 5 sounds good enough to me.
Christian?
Are we talking about Golden State?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Golden State.
In how many? You have to win 4.
Yeah, 4.
So
there it is.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nuggets versus Spurs. The Spurs upset the Nuggets are the 2 seed. The Spurs upset them on the road in game 1. I think the Nuggets will still win. I think this goes 7, though. Spurs are a resilient team.
Yeah, I like the Nuggets, though.
Have you seen Jokic play? He's really good.
No, I haven't. So, but I don't know. I'm going to go with the seeding on this one, so I'll go with Nuggets in 6.
I like Spurs, so Spurs. I only like Spurs because I follow Eric Dunn on Instagram.
There it is, wow.
Yes, if you don't know who he is, famous Fine Star.
How many games are they going to win in, Christian?
They're going to go to the 7th.
All right, whoa, nice. Bold from Christian over here.
Wow.
Rockets Jazz. This should be a good series. Got our MVP pick Harden against the Jazz, who are a good, solid, fundamental team. Who are you going with, Elijah?
Give it to the Rockets, and I'm gonna go in 7 for that one.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Rockets in 6. The Jazz are very good though. Donovan Mitchell, very good player. I don't trust the Rockets very deep in the playoffs though, because they literally only have Harden.
Will get burned out. And they'll go downhill from there. But yeah, they'll win this first series.
Christian?
They still have Chris Paul, right?
Yes.
No, I think they're gonna win.
We never said they weren't.
Okay.
We were in concurrence here. I like it.
Wow. 7.
Wow. Okay.
There it is.
Wow. A lot of deep series here for Christian in the West. All right. Thunder Blazers. The Blazers won Game 1 today. I'm gonna pick the upset here. I'm gonna say the Thunder will win in 7. The Blazers are the third seed in the conference. I've heard Paul George is hurt though, so that might hurt him. But if Paul George is healthy, I'm going with Thunder in 7 because Russell Westbrook. Wow, really good.
We'll make it Thunder in 6.
Whoa.
Yes. Wow.
I too was going to say Thunder in 6.
Christian and I are on the same page.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't count out the Blazers though, because the Blazers are very good. They got a good young core. Dame Lillard. Have you listened to any of his music, Elijah?
Who? I'm sorry.
Damian Lillard.
I have not. No.
Oh, he's pretty good.
Good for him. Wow.
All right, Christian.
This is the whole reason you're here.
This is the whole reason you're here. All right, so
we're going from something you don't know to something you do know. Wow.
All right.
Here we go.
So Friday, the Star Wars Episode 9 panel at Star Wars Celebration.
Yes.
Elijah, we have been very critical of the series as of late. 2 straight dud movies to us. So, I mean, okay, Christian.
What are we talking about?
Have you even seen Solo?
Are you including Solo?
No, okay. I have not seen Solo.
So for you, it may be 3. You were talking about Force Awakens.
That's a big oof.
Yes, oof.
You didn't like Force Awakens.
Did not like Force Awakens.
What did you not like about it? Because I like that one.
Okay, we're going to get into it here in a second, but my whole thing about all these new movies is the biggest thing to me is you're taking all these cool characters from the old movies that we all knew and loved, and we thought were really cool, and they're killing them off or changing their characters in the dumbest possible ways, and to make room for these new characters which are not engaging, and I just don't like them. So that's my biggest thing about them. I did like Rogue One, but other than that, no.
You look like you had something to say there.
But Han Solo basically wanted to die. Harrison Ford wanted out of the series.
That is the one I'll give them.
I understand that he didn't want to come back, but can we find a better way to off him? I don't know.
Were you cool with his son killing him? Oh, spoilers, by the way, from a movie that came out 3 years ago.
Came out in 2015.
Okay. If his son had killed him in a cooler way, I would have been fine with it. But they were on the bridge and they're Kylo's oh, I'm not gonna kill him. They're gonna have this reckoning or reconciliation. And next thing you know, he's got a lightsaber in his chest. That's so dumb.
Some say he wanted to die and he ignited the lightsaber.
I don't believe that. No,
Christian, his hand.
Christian, get these theories out of here.
So I was okay. I would have been okay with him dying if it had been in a cooler way. But the way he died, I was this to me. Whenever it happened, I was really?
I was cool. I was cool with his son killing him. I was fine with that. I thought it from the second he walked out there and yelled at him, I was okay, he's gonna die right here. It was very scripted. You could see it playing out. Why did the bridge not have any handrails on it? That's the most unsafe thing.
Safety concern, yes.
Yeah. Well, it would not pass the safety team members at Lowe's, let me tell you that.
How did he get his helmet back? He left it on.
He picked it up, Christian. All he did was pick it up.
I didn't see him pick it up.
Do you have to have them tell you every single little thing that's in the movie?
I want to know how he got his helmet back, or does he have 5?
He picked it up. He just picked it up.
Maybe he didn't.
Okay. So you did. So you're saying.
Nonce.
So you potentially might not have liked the last 3 movies they put out, Elijah.
Okay.
Or I guess Rogue One. But so you've only liked one of the 4.
I thought Rogue One was pretty good.
Okay.
The Force Awakens was not very good, in my opinion. The Last Jedi, I thought, was very bad.
Yes.
I agree.
I haven't seen Solo, so I'm...
My guess is you would not like
on that
Solo.
one yet. I mean, you never
Fun
know.
movie.
I will probably watch it sometime soon, but right now I'm
Feminist
too
robot.
busy. But
It's weird not having Harrison Ford as Han Solo, though.
I would imagine, yes.
Childish Gambino as Lando is good. I will tell you one thing that will make you absolutely hate the movie.
Is it a spoiler?
I mean, not really, but this will literally make you hate the movie. So he's leaving his home planet, and he needs to get through security. Mm-hmm. He says, "What's your name?" And the guy goes, "Han." And the Han says, "Han." He goes, "What's your last name?" He goes, "Or what's your people?" He's like, "I don't have a people." I'm alone. And the guy goes, Solo. And they make him get his name from a security agent.
I did not mind that.
I hated that so much. You can't tell me that's not his name.
Wow, he's alone. Solo.
That's stupid.
That's kind of dumb. But
It's really dumb. It's his name. You can't tell me it's not his name.
They also revealed that the Empire March is canon in the actual movie, because that is apparently the theme song to the Empire. Wow.
Wow, yes.
Yes. But, I mean, as in, like, you know, it was just in the movie, but, like, it was in the movie.
Okay, so this isn't what we're here for. The Episode 9 trailer was released. Elijah, I spent the last year and a half saying Disney's killing Star Wars, because I believe they are. Hating on The Last Jedi, saying Solo was pointless and we didn't need it. It took a 2-minute trailer to get me back on board for this movie. I am hyped for Episode 9 again.
So whenever it came out, you Snapchatted me right away, and you were like, Episode 9 trailer out. And I was like, what? And you were like, Star Wars. And I was like, I don't care. Like, because at this point, I'm fed up with it, right? And also, I'm busy with my homework, so I was like, I don't really have time to watch this. But anyway, so he was like, you're just like, just watch it. So I watched it. And I got to say, I don't get why you're so excited. I don't think the trailer looks that good.
It looks shot very, like, it looks good.
Get me.
JJ does a good job.
Yes.
Check this, right? Star Wars, the new ones, like the graphics and all that stuff, and like they make it look really cool. Like it's fun to watch. Like it's visually appealing. But is the storyline going to be any good? Probably not. I personally didn't get that hype over it. I was like, okay,
hear me out on this.
I guess at this point, I have to see it to believe.
Yes,
like, I'm gonna watch
you didn't like Force Awakens, right?
Not.
But I did like Force Awakens.
Okay.
And I think the director did a good job playing to nostalgia and whatnot. The director for 7 and purposely made it a little bit of a callback to 4, so that
Played it safe.
Yeah, played it safe. And then he had a plan for the next 2, but he wasn't going to direct them.
Right.
The guy that directed 8, he gave the plan to, and he said, I'm not doing that. I don't like that. I'm not doing it. So he made it really dumb, and he hated it. So J.J. Abrams is back now, and he has his plan. He's going to try to get it back to his plan.
But no, he said that it didn't affect his plan at all, that he's still going forward.
I take issue with this whole, like, directors make all the decision kind of stuff. Like, when it comes to this kind of franchise, like...
Oh, I agree.
Can we have, like, maybe, like, either a committee or one person calling the shots, like, we're going to do this storyline?
Dave Filoni.
And let in those parameters that the director have, like, his creativity and his space. But don't, like, have Abrams have, like, okay, this is our plan going forward. Then, like, he doesn't come back for 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And they're, or 8 or 7 or 8, whatever, which one he did. 8.
He did 7.
No, the other
Ryan Johnson did 8.
He did 8. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. So he does his own thing, and then now Abrams back to go back to what he wants to do. Like
that,
we need to have like someone just call the shots. Like, we're going to do this.
You're 100% correct.
This is what we're doing, and if you want to hire different directors to direct them, that's fine. But like, and you let them have their creative, zone within those parameters. But don't let them just do whatever the heck they want to do. No thanks.
So the person you're trying to go after right now, Elijah, is Kathleen Kennedy, head of creative at Lucasfilm. She basically. She likes Star Wars. She's not a Star Wars fan. So I don't think she should be in charge. It's like Kevin Feige with the Marvel movies. Well, I stuttered there a little bit. He has a plan. He says, every movie, he says, this is what I want accomplished. You can choose for the director how we get there. Yeah. But this is what has to be accomplished in this movie. And that's how we have 22 successful films leading up to Avengers Endgame. So I think that is the problem. You're right. They didn't have a plan going into these trilogy of movies.
Well, it sounded to me that they were just more like, we'll let the directors kind of choose what they want to do, and that's all they ever said. Like, they never. I just don't get how, like, with a franchise this historic and this popular, how they don't have some kind of oversight, being like, we have to do it this way, because I guess you could see it now. Like, they've kind of ruined. At least in my mind, these past 3 or 4 movies have been garbage. So except for Rogue One. Rogue One was pretty good.
So you did not like the trailer?
It didn't get me hype.
I did like the trailer.
Okay, the trailer, like, it's a trailer. It's like 2 minutes. So it isn't.
It can do a lot in 2 minutes.
Did you like the trailer, Christian?
I didn't like it.
I did. I didn't like how it opened up. I mean, in case you didn't see it, but it opened up with her jumping over a TIE strike or a TIE fight.
That was cool.
I did not like that.
Same. Wow. I was like, what is this? This is.
I think it builds on her being a Mary Sue, unless they show that she's been reading these Jedi ancient scripts and learning. I don't like that she straight up jumped
I think they said she has.
Not really.
There's a
I watched the panel and
they
did not clarify how long it had been since the last one.
It's at least a year, I've heard.
I don't.
And I think Finn said that.
Well, we don't know.
I do know
John
Christian.
Boyega is... He
filmed the movie.
Oh, he filmed the movie. He's still Finn. Okay. Look, I liked the trailer. I really liked it. I liked how they ended it. I liked how they went over the horizon and they saw what appeared to be the piece of the second Death Star. I don't believe that Palpatine's still alive.
Whoa, there we go. Okay, the big moment in the trailer. At the end, those are really maniacal laugh.
Important parts.
Luke says, "No one's ever really gone," and then you just hear it's like a moment of silence, and the Emperor just crackling, laughing. I'm with it.
I'm about to get really confused all of a sudden because, like, how is he coming back? Because after all this time, I don't understand. Like, what?
Because this is how I've understood it. Is that Jedi can be redeemed, or they're Jedi are fine, but like. Anakin was redeemed, so he became a Force ghost, right? Sith don't have the option to become a Force ghost, but they can haunt their grave sites, basically. So he died in the Death Star, so he's like an evil spirit basically haunting the Death Star remnants. That's how I've understood it. So, yeah, but I think he's dead.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I've never read, all that Star Wars fandom theories, all that stuff, so I don't know, but, all I gotta say is this, okay? Like I mentioned earlier, they've been ruining old characters, so don't bring back the Emperor and then ruin him. You know what I'm saying? That's my one plea with Abrams. Don't make it stupid and don't ruin a good character. He's a great villain, so don't ruin him.
Yeah.
That's my one request. If you're gonna bring him back in whatever way, haunting your gravesite, whatever, that's fine. But make it cool, make it believable, and make it don't ruin him. That's my one request. So, yeah.
Wow. Yes, I agree. I feel like, though, J.J. Abrams, he respects the old characters. So I feel like
that is
he will do a good job. Rian Johnson is just a punk, okay? Ruin Johnson. Look, he was shown years ago, even I think before he did Looper, which is what got him the gig originally. He was shown saying he wants to make a film so controversial that it divides fan groups. That's just his mindset. Bad mindset for a director. Do not go into a film trying to film something that will be controversial and split fan groups. Because
especially with this fan group and this series,
you will get murdered. That's how passionate these fans are about it.
I'm here to tell you guys, the Emperor might be alive, and it might be...
He blew up.
Okay, yes. Here's the thing, though. They brought the actor that plays him out on stage after it and was they're like, yeah, it's him. So it's not just to clarify that. Okay, I'm with you. He probably isn't alive, but I'm not saying it's impossible either, because I'm thinking they're going to kind of tie it back in and that he's the overarching villain of the whole entire thing, which he was.
Yeah.
Because I think what they're going to do is something like he had a contingency plan for his death. Wherein, when he dies, he sends the Empire out, and that's where they got Snoke, who Snoke was terrible. But
yeah, Snoke
kind of he's sent out for Snoke.
He was intriguing, but they didn't explain him.
This is my biggest thing about Snoke and really all the characters. They don't feel they don't develop them enough.
No, they don't.
You don't ever feel them. You know what I'm saying? At no point whenever I was watching the new ones, I was like, who the heck is Snoke? Where did he come from?
Poe has had zero impact on the new trilogy. Yeah. Finn, I thought was okay in the first one.
No, it was okay.
Finn was all right.
But all of them to me, it's just I don't feel like I know your story. I don't feel like I know, I just don't feel any kind of connection or interest in your characters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying about they've introduced all these new characters no one cares about. I don't know. I think Kylo Ren's okay, but
no, he's the best character they've made. He has an arc,
and that's what I'm saying. He's the best one, but even then, I'm he's not to me very captivating, or I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I don't feel like he's very engaging as a character. That's my.
It could be something with the Emperor, kind of like you were saying, Christian, his spirit. It could be something also though, his plan after his death, but he could be back. I don't know. He definitely has a presence in the movie. I think it will be some form of him being the big bad guy,
a spirit or something. I don't know.
Let's talk about the title real quick. Rise of Skywalker. That's got to be Kylo, right? He's the only one left. He's the only one left, Christian. Don't give me this stupid stuff about a group called Skywalker.
Not a group. I didn't say
that's
a group.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's dumb. That's dumb.
A Jedi, just as the word Jedi derived, it's a new order. It's a new,
It's like the Jedi, but they're called Skywalker.
Because the Jedi had basically been abolished.
That's what Christian's wrong opinion is saying.
The Jedi have been pretty much eliminated, okay? He said it's the end of the Jedi, okay? It's a new order. Yeah, but Rey's a
Jedi now.
He didn't say Skywalker.
They burnt that tree.
Articles are important.
You can't just make a group. Oh, this has been the family of the entire thing. It's a group now.
You have to have... It didn't say a Skywalker. It said Skywalker. Articles are important, bud. Listen here. Order. It's an order.
You're so wrong. It's not even funny.
He said, look here.
This is English 101. Go back to Dorian Sexton's writing class.
It said the rise of Skywalker. If it said the rise of a Skywalker, one. Kylo isn't even necessarily
he's the last living one.
His grandfather and his mother is a Skywalker, but he's a Solo. He has been Solo.
The other possibility
it would say rise of a Solo. Rise of Solo.
The other possibility is they give Rey the name. Like, she adopts the name.
I agree with that. That could be true.
Yes.
Elijah, what do you think it means?
Rise of Skywalker? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you think they're going to redeem Kylo Ren? I think they are, but I don't think they should.
They're probably going to.
But if the Emperor...
This is the kind of thing I don't like, too, because, like... I know with Vader, he had, like, before he died, he had this, like, he came back around to what he used to be kind of thing. But, like, I feel like there's no villain who's a true villain anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always have to redeem them
and
somehow.
Especially...
Like, just make a villain and have him be killed by the Jedi or, by the Skywalker
especially after 8-2, he is the villain right now. He's the only bad guy. And if they bring the Emperor back, it's different. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, he is the bad guy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. To me, it's like... They just don't want to have a true villain anymore. They don't want to have someone who's going to be like the one everyone hates. I just don't like that. I think you have a true villain.
I'm going to get a bit philosophical here because I have been taking a class on detective fiction. Wow. Okay, I know that doesn't have anything to do with Star Wars, but the thing is, what I've been reading from my... Don't look at me like that. Listen, humanity wants a feeling of restored order. Because like in detective fiction, this is how it goes, right? So like the murder happens or something, they detective, whatnot... And then at the end, the suspect is found, order is restored.
Yeah.
That's supposedly like what humanity, like human desire goes towards. So like, I think they're literally playing. Don't look at me like that. Listen, it's real. Look it up. It's a need,
VT liberal propaganda.
It's a need to have order restored, and people can relate to it more. It's a sense of humanism.
Yeah. So restore order by killing the villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you?
This is what I'm saying. Because like,
kill what's bad. Let's just do that. Kill what's bad.
I think what the question you asked me was like, are they going to redeem Kylo and make him like someone everyone likes? And to me, I don't think they should because in the old ones, you have Senator Palpatine or the Emperor. Like everyone,
the Senate.
You have everyone who like he's just a villain everyone hates, and like there is no redeeming him. Vader's the one they do redeem. But he
has an arc though, like.
But he was like a villain for a long time. Like that was his thing,
and he died too.
Yeah, exactly. And then he died right after he was redeemed. So like, if they're gonna like redeem Kylo and like make him become a Jedi, like that's stupid. Don't do it.
Christian, in your detective class, Sherlock, congrats. You and Watson probably go in the back and exchange notes.
To me, you are restoring order by killing the villain.
Yes.
And letting the new Jedi or Skywalker, whatever they're going to be called, let them have their reign.
What was your question?
Order restored. Boom.
I said, you and Watson go in the back of your class and exchange notes, Sherlock.
Oh, that's a good one, Carson. You know what?
So, like I said, all right, do you guys want to go out to ranking the movies? So, Disney has now made they've made 5 movies now.
Yeah.
Or 9 will be the 5th one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's in the saga. There's 2 more outside of the saga.
Well, they've made 3 counting 9 and then 2 of the 5.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, we're gonna rank the movies.
There's 8 episodic ones, and then there's 2 and
there's 2. Yes.
Episodic. What a word.
Episodic.
Wow. Okay.
Are you college educated? Maybe VT does a good work down.
Okay. How do you guys want to do this? Do you want to do each of us give our own list, or each of us do like our top? So how many are there, Christian? There's 11 films.
There's
10, right?
10.
There's 10. Do you each want to give like our bottom 5, and then each of us do our top 5?
Sure.
Let's do that.
I was just gonna give my straight up 10.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do bottom 5.
Go for it.
We're gonna do bottom 5 and then top 5.
Bottom 5.
So start with your number 10, Christian.
All right, number 10, The Last Jedi. No
Why
shock
is that?
there. Very bad. Did not advance the story whatsoever. He basically just, I don't know, he just ignited the fandom into a rage. He didn't do anything. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, all he did was wipe out the resistance. It was like, oh, we're stuck in space. We're in a real conundrum. Oh, look, there goes all of our fleet. Oh, what? Rey? Her parents? No. She's just discovering herself. What else was it? Oh, yeah. No real use of Luke. One of the best.
Yes.
That was my biggest problem.
One of the best characters in probably cinematic history. Never even utilized.
And you know what was the dumbest thing, dude? Whenever they brought him, like, whenever like they're on that planet, whatever, and like they're like he's there, but he's like, what is it? Like, he's like not really. What
He's
do they call
a force projection.
Yeah.
Could have at least given him green.
They have all those things, those planes shooting him, and like all this stuff, and like he's not even there. It's like really, like he can't even be there to actually. So stupid.
At least could have given him the green lightsaber. At least.
Yes.
At the least.
I agree.
You're number 9, Christian.
Number 9, Attack of the Clones.
I like that one.
I thought it was subpar. The only good thing about it, General Grievous. One of my favorite characters.
General Grievous was not in Attack of the Clones.
He was not.
No, that was third one. That was third one.
You're right. That was the third one. But
our Star Wars correspondent, everyone.
I'm sorry. It's Attack of the Clones is not my favorite, so I do not know it as well as others.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, number 8, Solo. It was a fun film, but that was about it.
Okay, all right.
I enjoyed parts. I thought Alden Ehrenreich really grew into the character himself and really made it his own. But that being said, and there was something at the end that made it cool, I will not say because someone at this table has not seen it yet, but it was overall just a fun movie that kind of had a feminist robot in it. Didn't get that. Yeah.
It was for droid rights, Christian.
But you knew underlying theme was feminism.
Okay, but 7 and 6, and then we'll move on to Elijah.
7, Phantom Menace. I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it okay. I like Qui-Gon Jinn. Jar Jar Binks, not so much. This is pod racing. The best part about the movie was definitely Duel of the Fates. That could put it higher on the list, but that's just one scene. In case you don't know what Duel of the Fates is, it's the fight between Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anyway, then number 6, Rogue One. Very good. Scene at the end, made the movie. Directed by Gareth Edwards, has respect for the films, and I appreciate that. And I thought it was very good.
All right, Elijah, what are your 10 through 6?
Okay, 10 through 6. Okay, Last Jedi is the worst. Get it out of here. Was not a fan.
Last Jedi.
Not a fan. Okay, I haven't seen Solo, so I will withhold judgment on that one. So I'm really only doing 9 through 6. I'd probably say Force Awakens was probably number.
Ooh, wow.
I wasn't a huge fan. I don't know. Maybe because that was like the first one of the new ones, and I was like, I had really high expectations and didn't meet them. So maybe I have like this unfair judgment of it. And I haven't watched it since I watched it for the first time, so I probably should rewatch it to maybe get a second opinion. But for now, I'm gonna keep it there. I think Phantom Menace probably. Well, that one was okay, but I don't know. It wasn't the
Duel
most.
of the Fates was about the only good thing.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't really. Like, I did like Darth Maul. He was cool, but I don't know. It wasn't the greatest Star Wars movie. Let me see. What is that? That was 7 for me. So I got one more on the list. Okay. I would probably say that would probably be A New Hope.
Wow.
All right.
But
you got Attack of the Clones over A New Hope?
But at this point, like,
that's a big hurt.
Okay, let me think here. I got to here.
Very
remember that
here.
A New Hope started the whole thing.
It did, yes. You know what? I think I'll put Attack of the Clones there. At this point, like, they're all becoming like very like evenly keeled for me. Like, I like the original 3 are probably the 3 like best overall, and then I like the prequels. So at this point, they're all kind of on the same tier in my mind. So the rankings become arbitrary at this point for me. But I probably put Attack of the Clones then New Hope.
All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so my bottom 5.
Okay.
Last Jedi, by far the worst Star Wars movie
yes.
All inconsistencies there.
ever seen in my life. Not only did it destroy the continuity, It's the biggest missed opportunity in cinematic history to me, because Luke Skywalker has not been. He was in The Force Awakens at the very end. Luke Skywalker, one of the best heroes ever, has not been on screen in over 30 years, and you left him on an island, had him not purchase. How do you not give him a fight scene? Luke Skywalker is supposed to be the most powerful Jedi ever. You got to give him a fight scene.
Yes.
Not to mention a scene they had been building up for literally 2 years. When she walked up the mountain in Ahch-To, handed him the lightsaber, he chucked it over his shoulder.
That's when I knew the movie was going to be bad. That moment, I said, "What did they just do?"
Also, wasn't this the one where like Princess Leia got like blasted out
Yes,
into
and
space?
she flew.
Superman.
She's like supposed to be like freezing to death in space,
and
then she starts to just like move towards the ship like she's flying, and like I was like, wait, like what?
Which I'm
That's
all
so
cool.
dumb.
I'm all cool if you want to hint that Leia can use the Force and everything, but have like some rocks about to fall on her, and she puts her arm up and like she moves them. You don't have to have her flying through space. That's absolutely ridiculous.
That scene to me, I was like, what?
Not to mention,
so dumb.
My hot take here: Rose Tico is the worst character ever in any Star. People will say Jar Jar Binks all you want. Rose Tico is the worst character in any Star Wars movie.
You're not a real fan, bro. Jar Jar was funny.
The only ones that hate Jar Jar are the ones that were middle aged or like 30 years old when those movies came out. But us kids who grew up watching those movies love him.
See, like the prequels get a lot of hate, but I actually like the prequels. So I don't. Everyone thinking I'll screw up.
I'm with you on that. All right. So what else do I have to complain about The Last Jedi? I think that's most of my complaints. The whole stuff on Canto Bight, like the gambling stuff, that was terrible.
Yeah,
I need it.
I still like Kylo. I think Kylo is a good character. The throne room scene was pretty cool where they fought all the guards. That was cool.
That was a good scene.
They didn't have any lightsaber fights in the movie, though. That made me mad. And I would have liked to see them turn Rey evil. I know they're not going to do that with their strong feminist character, but I would have liked to see it. Number 9 for me is Solo. It was just pointless. I didn't think it was a bad movie. All these movies from here on up, I don't think are bad movies. Solo,
I am too. Like,
I don't think is a bad movie. It just literally was pointless. They had no need to make it. Nobody wanted to see not Harrison Ford as Han Solo. The movie didn't. I mean, it came out too soon after Last Jedi, and it didn't make very much money because of that. Because people kind of were like, "I
also had a May release."
Yeah,
nobody really likes May releases.
It was a fine movie though. I didn't mind it. I wish they would have made the Obi-Wan movie instead.
Once again, I haven't seen it, so
wish they would have made the Obi-Wan movie instead.
Might get a series.
Yeah, I heard that. I hope they do. I
like Obi-Wan.
Number 8, I am going to go with, this one might get you guys a little bit, Rogue One. I am
what else is there to...
The Darth Vader scene alone.
The Darth Vader scene was very good, and it was the highlight of the movie. My thing is, with Star Wars, my favorite part of Star Wars is the lightsabers and the Force and the Jedi and the Sith, which this movie, which it's fine that it focused on the rebellion and everything, but I prefer the lightsaber side of it as compared. But I thought that the last 3 minutes of the movie were insane with Darth Vader killing all those people and then Leia at the very end. Like, that was really good. You seem like you want to chime in here,
Yes,
Christian.
I do. But I disagree because I like the change of pace because it had a real World War, like, 1, 2, but really just World War feel. Because the thing is, like, they were, like, storming the beach and stuff, and, like, it felt cool, and, like, I don't know, everything was really good about how they incorporate Tarkin and how they did, what's his name, not Admiral Tarkin.
Radis?
What was the?
Krennic?
Krennic, yeah, Orson Krennic. I liked him. I liked everything. I liked it. It was a good.
No, like I said, I like that movie a lot.
Did I put Rogue One in my list yet?
No, I don't think you've said it yet.
I probably put that one right around 5 or 6. When I got to.
You had Last Jedi, then you skipped Solo, but that was basically your filler 9.
Yeah.
Then you had Force Awakens, and then you had...
Yeah, then Phantom Menace, and then I think I had Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds right for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Make sure I'm on the right
So
page.
I still really like Rogue One. Like, really good movie, but to me it's more... I like the Force stuff more. So number 7, I am going to go with The Phantom Menace.
Agreed.
Which I think is also a good movie. I do think... obviously the highlight, Darth Maul, the fight at the end.
Absolutely.
I think Qui-Gon is really good in the movie. I really like Qui-Gon.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say about it.
Don't forget about Watto.
Watto!
Yes.
Oh, Granny! Annie!
That's really good.
Some good memes came out of that one. Like, there's 2 of them?
This is no wait. That's crap. This is pod racing. Or now this is
what's the other one? Like, no, that's Attack of the Clones. So it's like they can't do that. Shoot them or something.
Yeah. They're so good. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, a lot of good prequel memes. See,
that's what made people even love the prequels more.
Yeah. So then number 6, I have Attack of the Clones, which the part that holds down this movie to me is a little bit of the romance for it, because it's really cool with Ewan McGregor and Obi-Wan when they get him like with Jango Fett, tracking down Jango Fett and everything.
Which one are you talking about?
Attack of the Clones.
I think they have some cool characters in that.
Yeah, I like Attack of the Clones.
The whole I think the fight scene whenever the clones first roll in.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
That Coliseum thing, like all the Jedi.
You got Dooku in this movie.
That Dooku is a good villain, and also like I said, like all the Jedi's coming into the Coliseum to fight. That was really dope. And you finally get the origins of you get the appearance of the clones and all that. That's really neat. So
don't forget about Colin Trevor. In case you don't know, he is Dinosaur Face. If he had defeated Count Dooku, movie would have ended there. Our brave soul, Colin Trevor.
They can't do that. Shoot them or something.
Shoot them or something. Yeah, that was a good movie.
All right, so Christian, you want to move on with your number? Let's do your 5 through 2, and then we'll each do our number 1.
Okay. All right. So number 5, Return of the Jedi.
I really like that one.
I know you really like that one. It was very good. I enjoyed it very much, and I just recently bought the sail barge from that movie as a big diorama.
Christian, how much money did you spend on this toy?
Not important.
Was it upwards of $300?
Why are you bringing this up?
Just so
it was $500.
So the IRS could
only about 9,000 in existence, never to be produced again. Thank you.
Okay, so
but anyway, yes, it was very good. It was a good close to the series. Well, at the time, close to the series. Yes, it was very good. But I mean, it's really good. But I just like the other ones above it. Number 4, Elijah, you will not like this. Oof. The Force Awakens. I liked it very much when I went there.
It cracked the top 5. Wow.
I really enjoyed it because I didn't care about the story, how close it was to A New Hope. I didn't care about that. I loved the nostalgia. I loved being in the theater when everyone was cheering and stuff.
I was with you until they made it stupid. But go ahead.
It was look, it had its moments, like all movies. But the thing is, it was a beginning to character development, and I was okay that JJ played it safe with a story like he did. I loved the cinematography in it. Like the colors and all, I like.
That's all great. All the CGI.
What did you find stupid about it, Elijah?
Like I said, just for instance, like Han Solo, the way he died. Like, why? Like, don't do that.
Oh, I forgot to mention real quick. Lando's coming back in episode 9, which I'm really glad.
Oh yes.
But knowing them, they're gonna put Lando and Chewie on the Falcon and fly them both into the sun. And
Nia Nub is still alive. Where is he?
We need that reunion. He was in the last one.
I know. I said he's still alive. I said, where is he? Why isn't he in the Falcon?
But criticism of the movie, just. I think I already mentioned it, but like I said, I get why he played it safe, because especially like if you're bringing back this series like after all this time, and you need to play it close to the vest, and make sure at least the first one's decent. And I may be sounding like really harsh on it, but like it wasn't the worst one in the series. Right. It wasn't The Last Jedi, but like I said, characters were stupid. The way that people died was stupid, and I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan overall. So, all
right, Christian.
Well,
go ahead. Keep going.
I would say that Han Solo's death was certainly not more stupid than our sweet prince, Admiral Akbar.
Ooh, yes. Just threw him out into space.
Yes.
How much better would that have been instead of that purple-haired woman flying the ship if it was Akbar?
God, she was so dumb. Don't get me started.
If Akbar turns that ship around.
I'm start cussing. Go back to the list.
Okay. All right. Honing it back in. Number 3, Empire Strikes Back.
I like it.
Yes, very good. There's nothing really bad to say about Empire Strikes Back. It was very good. And so, yeah. Number 2, Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh.
I like it.
Great movie. Great, last 20 minutes of the film when it was just an all straight up duel.
Wow.
Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Anakin killing kids. Wow. Sad.
They had it coming. Hot take.
Gosh.
Just kidding, kids.
No.
So many great memes. This is where the fun begins. Hello there.
Grievous.
Grievous.
A fine addition to my collection.
All right. So that's up to you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead and reveal my number 1? I mean, if you've been keeping
just
track,
go ahead.
A New Hope. It started out everything, and I thoroughly enjoy it to this day. I watch it, and I just think, wow, this is what started it all, and I really like it. There's nothing much really to say about it.
So where did I leave off? I left off at Attack of the Clones, right?
Yes.
All right. So I would probably say next for me would be A New Hope. Actually, wow. Oh no. Sorry. So Rogue One.
That's right. You hadn't said.
I have to say Rogue One. So Rogue One would be right there. Then for me, it'd probably go A New Hope. Then The Empire Strikes Back. It's supposed to be up to 2, right?
You can go 1. You can go with your 1.
Okay. So, this one's actually tough for me because I actually like Revenge of the Sith a lot, and I also like Return of the Jedi. 1 and 2. I'll probably go Return of the Jedi is number 1, and then Revenge of the Sith number 2. So
that's fair.
Yes, so you had Return of the Jedi 1, Revenge of the Sith 2.
Yep.
What was 3?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back, and then 4 was A New Hope.
A New Hope. Yeah.
And 5 was Rogue One. Okay, that's a good list.
Yeah,
Why is it your favorite, Return of the Jedi?
I think just because everything that's it all culminated into that, and also the final battle with this with the Emperor and also Darth Vader coming back around. Because especially if you got to watch the prequels first and then you watch the first 4.
Yeah.
I mean the first 3. You kind of learn to love Anakin as this this young, powerful, potentially really good Jedi, and then he turns, of course. So you kind of feel you're kind of disappointed in him, but then he becomes this really cool villain, and then have him come back around and be redeemed. That's the one redemption of a villain I'll actually stand for is Vader's, and so I think that's kind of cool to see it all kind of come around. Also on with the Ewoks and all that. Wow, yes, fantastic.
I mean, back then the redemption thing was fairly new, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's okay to have done it when George Lucas did it.
And I think Vader's a rare exception because I guess at the time people didn't know this because the prequels weren't out yet. But if you watch the prequels and then you watch the 4 through 6, that's when you kind of you learn to love Anakin as this Jedi figure. And
just a very torn individual.
Yes.
Kind of like Kylo.
Because Revenge of the Sith makes you hate him,
Yeah.
He just turns and kills everyone.
But he did it thinking he was going to save Padme. And that's all that he ended up
killing Padme. Wow.
Sad. Yeah,
but she died of a sad heart.
Again, I gotta
say, stupid.
I gotta say, we're ranking these, but it's very hard to rank them because they're all so good.
Other than Last Jedi.
Other than Last
Jedi.
And I have my thoughts on Force Awakens, but other than that, they're all good, and so it's hard to rank them in this hierarchy. But they're all.
That's how we're gonna win, not by destroying what we hate, but by saving what we love.
That's not how war works. Can we talk about the fact that for a little while there was a rumor going around that Rose Tico was going to have a show? If that was a show, I would have wanted her waking up from the coma, and then just someone just coming up and just I don't know.
What are you suggesting here, Christian?
Or just her not wake up from the coma in general. Maybe just a live stream of her in a coma.
The title call for episode 9. First sentence. Rose Tico died in her coma. Sentence 2. Luke Skywalker is actually alive.
Yes.
Our bad. All right, so my top 5. Number 5, I have Force Awakens. I actually thought it was really good. I like that Han was really the reason this was part of it, because for me they ruined Luke in episode 8, but Han was great in episode 7. I really liked it.
That's not how the Force works.
Great how they tied him and Kylo together. Sad to see Kylo take him out, but maybe we'll have some. And they never gave him a funeral in episode 8. Why would they not have a funeral for Han?
What did I say?
Ruin Johnson.
I met him. I wish I could Thanos Avengers time travel in Endgame and warn him. I'll be like, don't do it. Don't do what you're about to do.
I've warned Carson at that time. He was getting his expectations way too high.
Well, they're that high for Endgame, so I guess I should.
For all who don't know, we went to Celebration together, Star Wars Celebration, where Rian Johnson made an appearance, and Carson got an autograph and took a picture with him.
Wow. I want to burn. I don't think I got the autograph, actually.
Burn it.
Yes, you did. It was on your little
maybe
pass.
I did. I don't know. All right. So number 4, I'm going with A New Hope. I think it's really good.
I like it.
Obviously started off the franchise. It's a little, since it is the first one, the technology isn't all there, so it isn't the most technologically advanced one.
I think storyline wise.
Yeah, storyline wise is one of the best ones.
And, that's where you get your connection with the characters and you learn. That's why I like them so much. I think obviously if you're going off graphics and like visual appeal, the new ones are all the best. But
To
like,
me-
the storyline is
that was very
for its time, very advanced.
because like they were the first ones to ever use like dioramas in a
and
movie.
that's one thing I liked more than like the prequels that they did, is they had practical effects. You could tell the CGI and the prequels and everything. And like, so I grew up with the prequels, so I'm not going to hate on the prequels. I like all of them, which is why I'm putting some of these newer ones below
them. Hate on a lot, but I actually like them. So like that's why I have Attack of the Clones pretty high.
It's a Generation Z thing.
Number 3, I got Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith is really, really good. As Christian said, the last 20 minutes with Yoda versus the Emperor and Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
That battle on Mustafar was.
Yeah.
That may be the best fight.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's probably the
Ewan
best fight.
McGregor as Obi-Wan is the prequels. It makes the prequels. Number 2, I have Return of the Jedi. I love the stuff at the beginning with Jabba the Hutt and on Tatooine and everything. I love the throne room stuff with the Emperor and Luke and Vader. A great end to the original trilogy.
Yes.
Number 1, Empire Strikes Back. It is amazing.
That's the one that opens up on Hoth, right?
Yeah, the Hoth scene. You got Luke training on Dagobah with Yoda.
Yeah,
you got Lando coming in. You got Bespin. You got the fight with Vader and Luke.
Yes.
It ends on such like a cliffhanger where it's like Han gets taken away, and you're like, what are they gonna do?
They weren't sure he was even going to sign back for the last movie. That's why they froze him. Interesting tidbit.
So yeah.
Wow, thanks for your insight there, Christian.
No problem. Thought the viewers would want to know that.
So yeah, to me that's the best one. Just,
all right, what's the likelihood we get an email from someone crapping on us for our opinions here?
I mean, I send us your list.
We will defend them to the death.
Yes, if you have your list, send them to.
Well, I may want to go back and relook at mine, but this is very impromptu for me. But for now, I'll defend.
Wow, you didn't even tell your own co-host to make a list.
Oh, I did.
No. He did, but I was just working all day on my exam stuff. So sorry.
So yeah, if you want to send us your list, send them into hottakestheshow@gmail.com and let us know.
Let us know. That's faithful emailer.
Did you not want to also talk about I'm looking at the list right here, but did you not want to talk about the Mandalorian panel today as well?
Oh yeah, so they didn't release the trailer for it, so I don't really have anything to say about it. The show looks good. I'll watch it.
It's 9 years after Return of the Jedi.
They said 9?
I think it was 9 years after Return of the Jedi.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Boba Fett's going to be in it? Do you think they'll have him crawl out of the Sarlacc pit?
That'd be really cool. Enter episode 7. Boba Fett's ripped hand rises from the Sarlacc pit. Do you know that reference?
From Parks and Rec?
Yes, Parks and Rec.
So, the show looks good. I'll watch it. Hopefully it'll be good.
Jon Favreau, I have faith in him.
So, Christian, you sent in an email a few weeks ago. Very harshly worded email. I believe that you called...
yes, I had a lot of words.
I could tell this email was in rage.
It was.
Let me see if I can pull it up here to see exactly what you said. You said... It
was in rage, but I still didn't have any animosity.
Really? Because you said, listen here, y'all backward, cousin loving, trailer living, lifted truck having, homophobic, open carrying, church on Wednesday night mountain folk. Y'all better be putting some respect on VT's name. Techies, really? Who do you think y'all are? We are Hokies, you degenerates. Miss me with that gay techie-ish. We have been over this before. The Liberty flaming homosexuals aren't going to beat Virginia Tech if they are even dubbed the honor of versing us in the tournament. Do I need to remind you all of the charity game for the season before it started?
Scrimmage.
Yeah, it was a scrimmage.
I mean, it was really my only material to go on.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, with y'all's 12 fans coming out to support for the big game,
heard that you guys were building a smaller Vine Center.
You know, I'm just asking because I know Liberty can barely fill a 16th of the Vine Center for home games. You ignoramus. Know nothing about collegiate success. Get me on the show. Get me on the show, and we can compare Liberty to VT and see truly how short it falls to Tech's accomplishments, both academically and athletically. Cucks. Well, Christian, you are on the show now.
Thank you for having
Would
me.
you like to issue an apology on these outlandish, ignorant comments that you have made at Liberty University?
All
No.
right, cut.
I'm just kidding. Look, I'm going to I'm sorry for offending you with the homophobic thing. I didn't mean to.
We love all people, man.
All of the first part was just in good fun, and it was written in rage, but it was mainly for the fact that I know Carson. I've known him since 3rd grade, and it bothers me when he starts to dog on my school, and I'm not here to defend it, so I have to get my word out in some way.
Go Flames.
Go Flames.
Go Hokies. Yes. By the way, you said when you were reading the email, you said, "Oh yeah, I know." Or no. This was later in the show. You're like, "Oh yeah, I know some people up at Tech, and I really want them to lose." You only know me. Oof. Literally,
I know
only
your
me.
roommate Ethan. I knew my good
that
friend
you've talked to only
Blaine
a few
Maddox
doesn't go to
go
Tech
there.
anymore. Look, anyway, okay, I am sorry for the harsh email. Okay,
It's okay.
it was written in rage, and Carson called us techies, which.
What is wrong with that?
Look, actually bad, bro.
Look, I want to tell you a funny story too. Carson, when he came up and we were going to go to Tennessee, Carson came into my hall at my dorm and said, "Ho ho, go Hokies," and everyone just like looked at him like, "What?"
I was an undercover agent for the Flames. I wrote "Go LU" on a whiteboard.
I'm telling Richie McKay about this. He's gonna know.
Oh, speaking of Richie McKay, he decided to stay with our program, Elijah. Christian, where's Buzz Williams?
I really don't care about Buzz Williams. Screw him.
Get him out.
I was thinking about buying basketball tickets this year, and now I don't know what to do.
Oof. So playing the ACC is tough.
You know, if we had the talent that you guys get, we would beat you guys because that game was close, and you guys have.
I'm not saying it wasn't close. I didn't because this was written obviously before the game, and I watched the game, and y'all are clearly very good at shooting threes.
Yes, wow,
and we are not, but we are also a very defensive team, and we shut down Scotty James, and
almost beat Duke though.
Yeah, and we almost beat Duke. Ahmed Hill thought he had more time than he actually did, or no, less time than he actually did. So his shot was a little bit.
Wahoo wah!
Wow!
How about that, Hamlett gang? We got the UVA champs.
Oof.
Carson says, "Hamlett gang." He always makes my dad mad. Thanks.
How do you feel as a VT student that UVA is the NCAA champion, Christian?
It did not feel good. I may dog on LU, but it means nothing to me like my hatred for UVA.
Wahoo wah!
Go Heels.
They also lost, but I don't mind them.
I have no feelings about the Heels.
Great team.
All right, so we'll get into a little football news here. We're going to wrap up soon. We're hitting the hour mark, Christian. Why are you talking so long?
Dang it, man.
We're going to talk about Adam Thielen, 4-year extension, $64 million. Is he worth it, Elijah?
Sure, yeah.
I think he's good.
Good player.
I don't know. Like, talent-wise, Diggs is better. But for some reason, Kirk throws to Thielen more. Maybe Thielen's better getting open. I don't know.
The man produces. So.
He had that, 7 straight games with 100 yards? 8 straight games with 100 yards. Really good.
He has Kirk Cousins throwing to him, who has been debated to not be able to even throw 5 yards.
Are you a Redskins fan?
No.
He's a Panthers fan.
Panthers fan.
Panthers
Wow.
fan.
Do you like Cam Newton?
I
think he's garbage.
It's really.
You can be honest.
Look, no, I don't know how. I don't know how I feel
it.
on him. I want a different QB, but I also don't want.
I don't know how I feel. I just want a different quarterback.
Look, I'm not saying he's a great rusher, and that 2000 and what was it? Was it 16 season? What was it? When did we go to? It was Super Bowl 50. It was Super Bowl 50 that we went to. Yeah, it was like 15 or something like that. He was very good that season.
Von Miller.
He had an MVP run that season, so I think
he saw the ball on the ground and said, "Yeet."
Yeah.
He said, "No thanks."
He can't throw.
Cannot.
I mean,
he's like a bigger.
He
Lamar
throws
Jackson.
bullets. To be honest,
bullets about 20 yards.
Yeah, to the ground, inaccurate bullets. Yeah, he does throw rockets. I've been to the games, but he can't throw them accurately.
Okay, but I don't want that. I don't want what's his name backing it up. The guy from Old Dominion. I don't want him.
Just draft Tua next year. It's fine.
Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa.
Well, we were looking. We hosted the guy from Auburn right now. We were checking him out to possibly draft him something. I don't know. They invited him for like scouting.
Maybe Cam Newton will be able to complete more completions to new wide receiver Chris Hogan.
Oh,
maybe. Wow.
Subpar wide receiver.
Did he just play lacrosse?
Yes.
Yes.
He's another one of those players like Danny Amendola who I don't think will succeed outside of New England.
He's one of those players who is definitely a product of the Belichick-Brady system.
Yes.
There's a reason he had success in New England, and will he carry it outside of there? Probably not, especially not with Cam Newton. Brutal.
Real quick, Christian, Kirk Cousins is a top. I would argue Kirk Cousins is a top 12 QB in the league. He had a bad year.
He is getting paid way more than
the last 3 seasons. He was top 5 in passing yards.
That may be true, but
just because he had one bad year,
one argument
he's better than Cam Newton. I'd rather have him than Cam Newton.
Yes.
I have one argument. There's a video that surfaced of him in a baby reveal from 5 years. Like, not 5 yards away. He hit the corner of this box for like a baby reveal. Barely touched it. He struggled with the little ball to hit.
Christian, that has nothing to do with football.
Yes.
Why are you contributing?
He had the full form. He had the full.
It's a smaller ball.
Believe me, our listeners do not tune in for this. This is how they tune in.
They tune in for gender reveal talk.
Yes.
Oof. Which, by the way, there's 85 genders. And Christian, are you non-gender binary?
I'm gender fluid. It changes
when do
day.
you want to play Fortnite?
Huh?
We gotta get the squad back together, play some Fortnite.
Oh, I am bad. I tried
we
the
were
other
bad.
night.
But I got to win today, so I'm feeling hot.
You got to win?
I did, yes. Wow.
That is very
with
shocking.
Simon and Isaac. Wow, we got a. I think it was a six kill squad win. Wow.
Wow.
Big time.
Christian, would you rather have Kirk Cousins or Cam Newton as your quarterback
Kirk
next year?
Cousins, honestly. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is bad. Like that's. I'm just saying. I think he's getting paid more than he should be.
$84 million guaranteed.
I mean, like, isn't he the highest paid QB right now in the league?
Paid, man.
No, I don't think so. I think
he's right behind Rodgers.
I think Garoppolo is. I think it goes like Garoppolo, Stafford, Rodgers, Kirk.
Oh.
Or maybe Kirk. No, Kirk.
I think Kirk's number 1 guarantees. Like
you think so? I think because they gave Garoppolo
because he got an $84 million contract, 100% guaranteed. I think he's the highest paid.
Yeah, look it up real quick while me and Christian argue about something.
Look, what? I didn't come here just to argue about Kirk Cousins because, quite frankly,
do you want to argue about how you said that the wall of Israel is?
You want me to argue about that?
Yeah. What did you say? It's preventing animals from.
Hey, fans of hot takes, email in opinions about this because.
Wait, before you go in there, before we get too political over here, Aaron Rodgers.
You got to hear this though.
He made $33 million this past year. Matt Ryan made $30 million, and Kirk Cousins made $28 million. So then Garoppolo $27.5. So this past year.
So Rodgers is the most.
Rodgers is the highest paid.
Well, that's what I thought. Okay, anyway. Okay, so me and Carson, we went to lunch a day ago.
Wow, great friendship.
Carson being an ignorant, I don't know.
Person?
Yes, degenerate. Anyway, you'll get your take. Anyway.
He just pushed me off the mic. He's like,
anyway, so I'm writing this paper, right, about Palestine, a country, I can't do that. A country. Anyway, so, if you know anything about the Palestine-Israel conflict, you know it's a big deal.
Yes, we're having Israel talk right now. Get Congresswoman
Carson,
Omar in here.
Anyone who personally knows Carson knows he's very much for Trump, and they know that he likes the wall. And I'm not saying anything bad about the wall. I mean, I'm for Trump too, but I was telling him. No. I was just telling him.
I'm just here, man.
I was just telling him that you put up a wall, and there's a lot of stuff that you have to look for. Walls affect biodiversity. And if you don't know what biodiversity is, it's plant life, it is animal life. They have specific mating rituals, and they have feeding rituals that they have to maintain. And if you put a wall there separating these habitats and niches, you mess with biodiversity populations.
Christian, they'll go somewhere else.
That's not how that works.
So you're saying they put Lady on one side and the Tramp on the other side, and then they're not going to be able to get together?
Well, they can't procreate that way.
They're going to be on the same side.
You just said it and put them on 2 different sides.
No, I'm saying that's not what's going to happen. You're arguing like, the lady gazelle are going to be on one side of the border.
You say gazelle, and that's an actual fact. Okay, when I was writing the Palestine thing, so a Palestinian gazelle population was brought down half or so because of the Israeli wall in the West Bank.
Christian, it's not like all of the female gazelles are on one side of the wall and all the male gazelles are on the other side of the wall. They're all on the same side of the wall, and they'll find somewhere else to migrate to.
Wrong.
Okay, AOC over here. Listen here. This Virginia Tech. This Virginia Tech liberal bike seat sniffing propaganda.
He got that this morning.
Okay,
now
get out of here.
Keep saying it.
Christian, where are you getting this from?
From a class from a PhD.
So you're saying Israel
who
needs this wall to protect themselves should tear down the border for some gazelles so Palestine can come in and invade them. But at least the gazelles and the hibiscus plants.
You don't realize truly how much an ecosystem is cyclic. Okay, like,
AOC.
It's freaking. You need these
Elijah's
things.
being quiet.
I think he understands. You're just the ignorant being that just freaking.
I'm not going to not build a wall for some plants.
Carson, it's a cycle.
Cons to both arguments here.
It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Okay, you get this.
To Elijah's,
if you mess with one thing of the ecosystem, a whole lot of other stuff happens.
I applaud Elijah for trying to remain neutral on this.
I'm not against Trump's wall. I'm just saying stuff have to be looked at.
Christian, do you think we should kill all cows? Is that what you're getting at?
No.
The Green New Deal, wow.
Look, Carson's just trying to put me into a trap.
I'm going to bait you. I'm going with words.
I have talked with him about this before, that he has called me, you ignorant words that...
Ignoramus.
Yeah, ignoramus. When we were talking about this AOC Green Deal thing, basically, no, don't kill all cows, but cows produce a buttload of methane.
What are you going to do about it is my thing. There's literally nothing you can do about it.
I know you can't do anything about it, but I'm just telling you the facts.
Cows to the cosmic slaughter! Yeah, you remember that Rick and Morty where they're like, he's like, what's the darkest place on Earth? And Crocubot was like, oh, I know this one. And then it killed him because he put it in the wrong place. And Morty was like, I got it. And they're like, wait, it's dangerous. And they're like, wait, what is Israel? It's like, Rick always goes on about Israel every time he gets blackout drunk.
Carson doesn't believe in greenhouse gases that are real.
Christian, I'm sorry, I don't want to hang all cows.
I didn't say hang all cows.
Did you see, Elijah, that that's the quote coming out of the show.
What did I see?
Did you see where I think her name is Maisie from Hawaii was saying something about how we need to get rid of planes or something, and someone asked her if they should build a train to Hawaii. She said we should build a train all the way to Hawaii.
You know, I don't want to get too political on this show, but
sorry for
we're already there.
I did not bring it up.
There are a lot of faults with the Green New Deal, and having a train built to Hawaii seems moderately unfeasible. So,
yes.
Christian, sorry that this is what Virginia Tech is teaching
Carson
you.
is making me out to be a libtard. That is far from the truth. I just see stuff rationally, realistically. Stuff that Carson does not see.
You approach issues, with a clean slate. That's how you approach it.
I look at it realistically.
That's very good of you. I like that.
I don't associate with liberals, and I don't know if I associate with
I don't associate with liberals
or conservatives completely. I just see stuff as realistic as I can.
He's part of the Christian Hamlett party is what he's part of.
Yeah.
That's what he's part of.
All right.
I follow science.
That's enough talk.
All right,
about politics.
All right, we're basically done. The gang here, almost a week away. Avengers Endgame.
Ooh, yes.
We're almost there.
Exciting.
A week from Thursday. Christian, are you ready?
No.
Why not?
Well, I'm ready. Okay, I was very hyped for it leading up until this weekend when Star Wars Celebration went on. Now I'm back into Star Wars.
But you can still be hyped for Avengers.
Yes, I know, but it's been distracting. But, look, we have talked about this many a times. Well, by we, I mean me and Carson. But, I know your opinions because I watched the show.
I was, part of that.
No, but I'm saying, I know your opinions because I watched the show. So,
yeah, I have friends too. Don't worry about it.
No, but Thanos.
Ooh, Ant-Man.
Thanos theory. You know what? Okay, so we were talking about this the other day, and I want your opinion. So in the comics, I know his opinion. In the comics, Thanos has a Thanos copter. Would you like to see said Thanos copter?
Yes. I also want to do Thanos truck.
What if me and this guy at work were talking about this? What if Thanos copter is like a transformer that can turn into Thanos truck, and it's like a 2-in-1?
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, will the plane or will the helicopter have a Thanos chin? That's my question.
Ooh, maybe.
Daddy Thanos.
Okay, so I heard a report somewhere that 4 of the original 6 Avengers will die.
Is that the theory you read yesterday?
Where's it coming from?
It's just speculation.
Is that the theory you read yesterday?
I don't remember. So if you had to pick the 2 that survive, who do you think they would be?
The 2 that survive?
Okay, Hulk and I don't know.
Iron Man.
Iron Man survives, I think?
Yes, because I think Robert Downey Jr. still loves the character, and he knows how iconic he is in the role. So if he's willing to stay on, they're willing to keep him alive, I believe. And I think they're going to give him his happy ending with Pepper.
Oh, that's true.
I agree with that.
No, I think you probably. I think they can see I could see Iron Man retiring.
I think Iron Man retiring.
Maybe in future movies he might be they go and consult him or whatever. He's kind of almost like a new Nick Fury kind of thing. That kind of role. Where he's like the advisor, kind of behind the scenes kind of guy. But yeah, I can see that.
I don't see them. I think Cap will die. I don't see them killing Tony either. I think he'll get his way, but it could happen. I don't see them killing Hulk either because I don't really know how to. Because he's not on the level I would say as Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. He's kind of not a side character, but a more elevated side
Thor.
character.
They're gonna kill Thor.
I don't think they kill Thor either.
No, they won't.
Thor.
I could see them killing Hawkeye and Black Widow though, because what is Black Widow gonna do when she rolls up to Thanos with a pistol?
I don't know.
Pew pew, the little zappy boys.
Oh my gosh! I don't know. I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen in this movie.
She's gonna find Thanos' own tweets.
I do think a lot of people are saying who's gonna kill Thanos. I do think the movie is gonna be very centered around Cap and Iron Man. They've been the two main characters for pretty much this whole run. I think that the movie is going to center on Cap and Iron Man. Somehow they're gonna take him down together. I think. What do you think, Christian?
Yes, I don't know how that will happen, but yes. I mean, I agree with you. It's always been about them. It's been about their progressing stories together. Their individual stories, but they obviously have such large history with one another that it's going to be about them. It's going to come down to them probably. But the thing is, they're the two, I don't want to say least heroic, but they're humans. They are all man-made heroes. So my question is, what are they going to do with what are they going to do against Thanos? Tony only drew slight blood from him. You get what I'm saying?
They're going to travel through. I think there'll be time travels for them to try to get. Their premise is basically try to build the gauntlet themselves.
But they're only humans. How are they going to be able to wield the gauntlet?
I don't know. They're going to put it on Hulk and it's going to blow his arm off.
Oof.
Yeah, no. I don't think.
Time will tell, my friends. Time will tell. We have about a week and a half.
Wow. I'm very excited. We'll be there. We'll be in line early.
I will be in class, but I'll come join you in line.
Yeah, you go to class at what time does that class start?
3:45.
3:45, and you'll get 5. So I guess we'll just meet you at the theater.
Meet you there.
Christian,
hold me place.
What time do you got class, Christian?
12 o'clock.
All right, so you'll be back by 2?
2 o'clock.
All right, so yeah, you'll meet us at the theater. All right.
1:30.
So very excited. We'll have a kind of review kind of thing, looking forward to that next week. Hey, we're seeing it tomorrow.
Yes.
So Thank you for coming on the show, Christian.
Hey,
thanks,
no
bud.
problem.
Thank you for apologizing for your hateful rhetoric against Liberty University.
I do apologize, but I will not promise no future emails will
be
not be
bad.
cut. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, okay. Yeah, but I don't. Whatever.
Christian,
build the wall, maybe? Question mark.
I'm not against the wall.
Not for biodiversity.
Don't believe Carson. I'm not against the wall.
Kill all cows.
Oh, wait.
Build the train to Hawaii.
I hadn't even heard about that until now.
Christian, where can they find you on Instagram or Twitter or whatever you use?
Well, I wouldn't suggest following my Twitter because I haven't tweeted, nor do I intend on tweeting for a very long time. You can follow me on Instagram, though, and see the various hikes I go on.
Nice. Wow.
What is your Instagram?
Love it.
C.Hamlett4. Hamlet with 2 T's. Yes, you do.
Awesome.
Wow, what friendship I introduced you to. So
yes,
Elijah,
sometimes.
Wow, Elijah, where can they find you?
Elijah_Stacks on all social media platforms.
And you can find me at Caract323. Share the show with all your friends. You've got questions, email us at hottakestheshow@gmail.com. I'm trying to get the link out today. So my friend told me if I post the link on Reddit, I'll get more viewership. The thing is, I don't know how Reddit works.
Neither do I.
I tried to post it, and they're like, oh, you need certain karma and upvotes, and you can't post here, and you can't do that. Christian, I know you're a Redditor. I thought Reddit is supposed to be
I'm not a Reddit, but I have the app.
I thought Reddit's supposed to be funny memes, and you can post whenever. They're telling me I can only post one thing every 10 minutes and stuff.
It's like a contribution thing. You contribute, and you get to, you contribute, and you get to post. I don't know. It's, weird.
Sounds like socialism.
You have to, I don't know. I would let's start. Hey, get a subreddit. Start like I said. Get a subreddit.
Whatever. Reddit. It's a dark cesspool.
Reddit talk. Here we go.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Whatever. Go head home and watch Game of Thrones, I guess, guys. New season started tonight. Episode 1 of season 8. I'm very excited.
Watched an hour-long recap today.
Are you up on Game of Thrones, Elijah?
I'm not. I'm going to probably watch it over the summer. Like I've always said, I'm not going to watch it because I want to watch it. Which means because right now I know if I try to watch it, I get too invested and absorbed in it, and I wouldn't get nothing else done. So
it can be done in a month. Take it from me.
Wow,
I'll probably try to do it over the course of the summer, because I'll be working in DC, so I'll just I'll just come home from work and just watch it. So
I'm gonna watch that tonight. Next week we'll probably review the first 2 episodes. So all right, thank you guys for tuning in.
I have to plug my ears. I don't want any spoilers.
All right, never mind then.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for coming back, Christian.
Yes, wow.
We'll see you guys next week. Roll Flames, and hope everybody has a good week. Thanks.
Ciao.